G'day guys, my name's Josh, you can call me JaWoodle, and welcome back to 7 Days. Welcome back to the new 2.5 update. They call it Survival Revival, I'm just gonna call it fun. Welcome back to fun 7 Days. Looks like the rains have finally stopped out there, and for the first time in such a long time, I'm gonna do something responsible right off the bat. The sun's just poked up. There it is. I'm gonna quickly head out to go and gather some water. Something we haven't been able to do in so long. We can finally do again. Because look, I have my base up in the attic then with water nearby. Building a base near a water source suddenly matters again. Oh, so good. You wouldn't think it'd be such a big deal, but turns out drinking water is a big deal. Who would have thought? I was so wrapped up in all those fluids, I forgot how to jump back into my base again. Put you away. Got a couple of things to sell. One of these new undergarment things worth 20 bucks will sell you. I've got my money. I've got my ammo. I've got my tools. I think I'm pretty good to crack on. Overnight, I didn't do an awful lot, but what I did do is just finish off the next level of my challenges. So the homesteading stuff, building like a land claim block, upgrading things to cobblestone, putting some spikes and stuff like that, but nothing major. That means when I head back to Rect again, he's going to give me another reward, which to be fair is hopefully going to be some snacks. I have no more food. I have murky water, but I don't have any way to boil it at the moment. So that's going to be the dream for today. Get some food, maybe even go hunting or something, and find a cooking pot. If I find that, I'll be sitting pretty. I was hoping to get extraordinarily lucky and maybe like a deer or a boar or something had spawned overnight. Oh, I mean, that's a boar. Jeez, I saw some movement, but that is what I'm looking for. You're made of bacon. Give it a little bit of loft. A little bit too much loft, actually. I mean, I'm really shooting over the top of this bow a lot nowadays. That was way too short. Way too short. You know what? I'm going to get nice and close and personal. Wait, oh, there you go. Jeez, you were hiding in a shrub. I thought I lost you. Hit you. And we're going to play Ring-a-Ring-a-Rosie around, around the road barriers like I did with the biker zombie. One in the face. Get the knife out and ready. Yeah, you're good. Got you there. Finally got some hunting done. Give me your meat. Right. Job one for the day already done. Did get extraordinarily lucky. And look at that too. Because I'm carrying a bunch of raw meat, small distance of 1, because I'm carrying you, I'm now stinky for 60 meters. So any zombies within 60 meters of me are going to know that I'm here. You might be just outside. Oh, no. You're not just outside 60 meters. You smelled me. You smelled me on the breeze. I was standing upwind. Oh, such a good mechanic. Hunting now, like, actually has to have some thought. You can't just go, like, smelting a bunch of deers and stuff and taking all their goods if you're on a raid or something, because it's going to impact you. I love it. Well, I'm going to need to deal with you before I can get back home then. Fortunately, my poop knife is not sanitary nor blunt. So much better. God, I really, really like the knives. I was hoping to find maybe another animal out here somewhere, but I don't think I'm finding much. Shotguns, feathers, and lead. Oh! Okay, I need to start saying out loud more that, I'm looking for more animals. I'd be super bloody happy if I could find some more animals, because every time I say that, apparently, a boar spawns in the middle of nowhere. Where did you even come from? You just waddled out of the shrubs. I've missed all of those shots. Can I get a bit close then? Okay, I can't hit a sausage. I can't hit anything. What's going on here? Aim up a little bit. Yeah, there we go. That's the right level. I couldn't hit you to save my bloody life. And now that I've harvested up that boar, is that going to go to the full 100 meters? And are there any other animals out here? I'd be super lucky if there was some more animals around for me to harvest. Game, if you want to send another boar my way. That was ridiculous. 2 boars came out of the reeds right when I needed them to. You'll love to see it. Found a book in the mailbox. I can craft flaming arrows and crossbow bolts. I am going to need to go and drop all this stuff off inside my house then. There's no one out in the paddocks out the back with the plum trees and gum trees. Drop it all off my house and I might actually cook up those 2. Oh, yes. Immediately use you on my knife to get you spick and span and happy. Might cook up some burned, charred meats straight away. Get those things ticked off. Also get some food into me. 100 meters of smelly. I'm a smelly, smelly boy, but I'm a happy boy. I've put the meat away and it's slowly starting to tick down, which is good. I don't need to have like a special storage for it. I don't think, just whack it in a box and that'll be enough for it. So you're in there happily. You're cooking away on these things. If you wanted to have like a little drizzle or something right now, that would be sick. Oh, you know, it'd be even cooler. You know, like the camp showers, like the bucket with a little nozzle on the bottom and you could like pull the string and a little drizzle of water comes over you. If you could build like a camp shower in this game to like deal with the stench and stuff while you're at home, it'd be hard to build while you're out and about, but just to have a shower or use the showers in the game, it's probably asking a lot actually. But yeah, a camp shower or a bucket with a nozzle to wash yourself, that would be cool. That'd be so cool. God, now there's like all these new survival mechanics in the game. There's so many cool things I want for it. It's opened up so many doors. I'm so happy about this. See, if I was smart, I would have taken my plant fibers and my paper to wrap that meat up when I got it, but I wasn't thinking ahead that quite nearly that much. Quickly chuck it in. I'm gonna be a little bit smelly for eating it, but I should be indoors and shelter shouldn't be too bad. Let's go straight up to 25 meters again though. And oh, but it ticks down so quickly. Look at that. Down to 5. So when I first initially ate it, it went to 25. Is that because I walked maybe more undercover? Ticking up. I'll go back into here. Tick back down again. If you think about it, yeah, no, maybe. It's not working again. No, go down. There seems to be a bit of an issue with just like the sheltered system. Works for storms and stuff as well. But if I stand right here, right on this block, just here, I count as sheltered. If I stand out here, I'm no longer sheltered. So that is the magical block. If I get like a sheet or something, can I mark you so I know where the sheltered area is? Get the plate, stand on the plates, and you're sheltered, should be. No, that's popped me up a little bit. No, wait. All right, I'll be honest, I don't know how that shelter system's working. It either works or it doesn't. It seems to be if I'm close enough to the windows, it seems to be pretty low, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure. If I build a better house, I'm sure I'll be more sheltered. I've done my hunting animals. With a bone knife? I forgot about that. I forgot about it has to be the bone knife specifically. So the poop knife, because it's a better weapon, has cost me that. Would have had that done. Need to drink water from a lake as a gutter across the road, build a dew collector, and build a farm plot. That's so annoying. That shouldn't be a thing. It should just be like any knife. You shouldn't be punished for having better stuff. All right, well, that's enough faffing then. Let's go and have a little slurp from the gutter across the road. We might get sick, but so be it. We'll keep an eye out for... There you go. We'll keep an eye out for any cooking pots along the way. Oh, bloody poop knife. It's done me in. I'm just going to check through some of these little cabins on the way back out to tradies. In case you did have a cooking pot somewhere, check through your sinks. Just some lead. Some coffee beans. No one's brewed me a coffee and I'm putting the fresh pots. Outrageous. Dave Grohl would never. Now that I'm outside, I'm a very, very smelly boy. I'm going to keep my eyes and ears and any other appendages peeled to see if I can find some more animals. Because now I just need to have the bones then? I don't have the bones. If I find any way to make a bone knife and find an animal, or two animals actually, to harvest up the raw meat, I'll just do that to get it out of the way. I'm a little annoyed. I thought they'd fix that at some point in a patch previously that you could do it with any knife. Turns out no. In fact, I'll grab you if you're not in trader protection. No, you're not. They gave me all that I need to make the knife for when I do find another animal. You can go away. Just gotta remember to change over. If I find something fuzzy and delicious, gotta remember to make the change. Speaking of making changes though, g'day Rex. How you going? Pleasure to not hear you. I've gone and installed some of the mods. The craft from containers mod doesn't work anymore in 2.5, which is a shame, but you know what does work? Pulling out old mate's vocal box. No more talking shit. No more yapping your trap. You're done. You're done your dash. It's all bloody over. I will take your Molotovs off you because Molotovs are still the best thing. And these are my rewards for doing the homesteading challenges. Urban Combat Volume 3, sneak of a trash makes no sound. Shotgun books, wiring books, grave digger smoke, that's clearly the best option, so I'll take you. Thank you very much. What, look at all the jobs we have now. What else can I do for you? Actually, he has a job at Sparks' place. And I'm pretty sure Sparks' place has a good chance of spawning a cooking pot. I've got a little bit of money on me. I don't have to worry too much about spending it now and buying a cooking pot. Cooking pot's worth 600 bucks, which is just such a fucking waste of money. If I get a forge, I can craft one, or I could just find one for free And if there's one thing that I am, it's Muppet. And if there's a second thing that I am, it's cheap. There's only two things I love in this world. Trader Jen and a bargain. And I think they're just about equal. Speaking of Trader Jen, actually, as I'm playing this at the moment, this is still the experimental version of 2.5, so we don't have the new version of Jen yet. That's supposed to be coming out at some point soon, but by the time that happens, hopefully I'll have made it to the burn biome where she lives. I hate that they stuck her in the burn biome. She could have been anywhere. She should have been the first trader you found in the Pine Forest. Everything is nice and lovely, just like she is. But no, they stuck her in the worst possible biome. That's a sin. I saw a stump, so of course I'm gonna go and beat down a stump and hopefully get some more beeswax. Pretty please. No bees, no goo, no wax. Damn it. So maybe it really was just an incredibly lucky find that I found it on the very, very first one of the playthrough. Hit you there. That felt like a better shot. I've lost my ranges. I used to be really outrageously good with the primitive bow. I was the best to ever do it with the primitive bow. There was no one better than me. And now I'm garbage, which means everyone else must be even worse. I just can't get the ranges on it anymore. I'm pretty thirsty. And there's a storm water drain here that's very, very tempting, but I think I need to resist the urge just for the moment. This is the thing. This is why the smell mechanic coming back is so much better. Oh, chicken. Chicken. Hold on, right there. Well and truly short. I aim a lot higher. I think it might have been a bit long, actually. Try again, right there. Have I got one arrow left? I need this to work, please. Short. Well, you know what? In that case, just missed it. Gotcha that time. Jeez, that was an expensive bloody chook. But because the diarrhea system now has a smell, if you're shitting your dax, all the zombies are gonna hear you. It's way less tempting to try and have a crack at drinking out of the storm water. Because if that gives me dysentery, then everyone around me is gonna smell me. Gonna smell what I'm packing in my dax. That was the 10 meat I needed though with the stone knife. So I can take you, I can take you. Now I just need the juke. The juke collector, shit, hold on. Raw meat bundle. Craft both of you. And that should stop me stinking. I forgot to do it. I was too slow on it. See, how much better is that? How much better is that? Get yourself nice and washed so you're not going to be smelling anymore. But yeah, if you pick up some meat, you have a couple of seconds to make it non-smelly, or you're stitched up. That's so much better. So much better. Like, yeah, you can go hunting whenever you want to, but you better have brought your paper and your threads. Otherwise, everyone's going to know you're here. God, I'm so glad the spell mechanic's back. I definitely get the feeling, and this is not a complaint at all, not even close to it. Definitely get the feeling that they went through that video I made of like, here's all the stuff we used to have in the game, and they were like, fucking bet, and put it all back in again, or at least most of the stuff back in again, because it definitely feels like the main things that I wanted have come back. So if they've just tailored this game to suit me, oh no, how awful, what an awful thing that would be. A game designed purely for my enjoyment? What a terrible, terrible thing. I mean, I say that. I have no reason for thinking that other than my gigantic ego, but also just because I'm just so stoked with the things that have come back. It's a good reason I think that, I promise. All right, enough of that. Enough stroking yourself under the desk and putting divots in the bottom of it. Get focused on the job at hand, dropping you, and finding this cooking pot. It's gotta be in here somewhere. I've woken up a few on the other side of the door. I'll be right with you. Let me just grab the courier satchel before I forget. Nice. It's just you. Labcoat Lisa with the floppy wrist. The stranger has come to find me. Quickly harvest up you. Extra bones, extra meat, extra goo, and some aloe. Thank you very much. How close am I? 3 more books. 3 more books gets me the first aid bando schematic. And once I have that, I'm in such a better spot. Let's try and take advantage of your stealth though, even though you can't use the bow to save your life anymore. I can hit that shot at the very least. Can open up the cupboard. There's another one just around the corner. Shoot me straight to the back of the knee if you have to. Quick follow-up. Oh, I miss. I tried to hit him on his first step, but I missed it. Gotcha that time, though, as the cicadas start rubbing their legs together very vigorously. No cooking pot, though. No cooking pot. Is it cicadas or crickets that are chirping at midday? No, it's definitely like that hum of a cicada, whereas the crickets start happening at like 7 p.m. at night time. My insect knowledge might be lacking a little bit. I don't go outside very often, let's be real. One of the other mods that I did install overnight as well is the doors can't be locked open. I was talking about that yesterday. I did go and get that mod and chuck it in, so that one still works nicely. Is there anything else for me to loot around? I'm going to scrap you just for the clay and check you as well. Nothing good. I didn't bring my flaming torch with me, so it's a little bit dim in here. Just some more paper. Good if I get some more meats. Some more painkillers, also bloody good. Jeez, I'm finding some decent stuff through here. Can see some flickery light down on the wall down there. I'm not sure if it's a candle. It's a candle, not a torch. But there will be some zombies, just nice and slow. I think, yeah, you are actually attacking me, aren't you? Put one right down the guts with then, right down the corridor. Jeez, I hit you right in the throats. You deep-throated that shaft. Get that right down into you. Those were a choice of words. Drop you. Drop you too. I'm going to take that one straight back again. Thank you very much. And check all of the books and move right away from the sentence that I just said. Why are those the words that I chose? Got another bone knife and some hobo stew. You're going to be smelling for 50 meters though. So we'll hold on to you for later. I'm going to get back home. I'm in a slightly better position to eat you. Sledgehammer book that I don't need. Some plastic out of you. No jars. I did find one jar out of the coffee machine, but that's it. I am unlocking some things that I think I saw. Did I say I can make a pipe machine gun level 2 now? I can. And I might actually do that when I get back home. Unless you want to give me a free one. Nah. My stamina's so cooked, I'm still determined to try and beat my way into this safe anyway. Never going to be back here regardless, so may as well try and get it now. Plus, where else have I got to be? Back in the hovel that I call a home. But it's reminded me that because this is now vanilla 7 days, not playing an overhaul mod, that I'm not going to have the lockpicking mechanic anymore. And after playing Vane for so long with a good lockpicking mechanic and playing Alpha 16 is back before that, it's been months since I had to do the stupid little countdown timer thing for the lockpicking mechanic. Unless they secretly snuck that in and that was part of the update and I didn't know, in which case I will probably take my pants off and celebrate properly. I'm not looking forward to having this lockpick again. It's the worst lockpicking game mechanic in any game ever. I hate it. I will admit, I have some regrets. This is taking so long. I didn't really think about it. I was like, oh yeah, I'll be in there in a little while. It's gonna be like 2 hours in game. And I've only just gone down to like, a quarter? Maybe even more than that? Almost like a third of its health? Actually, yeah, if it's 2,500, I'm just down to 800 now. That's a third. Oh, come on, stamina. You'd think I'd be used to it by now. It's taken forever. Through the magic of editing, you won't have to sit through it, but I sure did. Please get me in. Please, there's a couple more swings. Oh, come on, my stamina is so knackered. 2 more. 2 more, baby. Okay, you're in the vinegars. Just push through it. You're gonna hurt yourself, but you're fine. Watch this not be worth it at all. Pretty please. Wasn't worth it at all. It wasn't worth it at all. 6 bullets and some bones. Fuck me dead. Just shove the bone knife into my eye socket instead to be less painful. Yeah, now sick. Now I'm hungry as well. I'm hungry. I'm thirsty. I'm all around not having a great time. I've got everything out of you. What can I get rid of? What don't I need? I don't need plant fibers at the moment. You can go. I've got my meat. I don't need corn seeds, blueberry seeds, 1 animal fat. Scrap you. Throw away the sand. I don't need half this shit. Just get out of here. I don't have the pocket, nor the patience, nor the stamina for you. Oh, that's annoying. I also forgot to sell those things to Trader Rex when I was there last. I was too busy getting jobs from him and laughing at his lack of ability to speak anymore. My hubris. I've been hurt by my own hubris. It always seems to happen. Cheeky little dew collector just there, and I would love it if you could give me some water or something. Ooh, that'll do almost as nicely, but that's very nicely. That's put me up on, that's 4 books down. That's enough to craft a forge? I thought it was 5. I thought I needed 5 before I could do that. That's that might have saved my life. That dew collector may have saved my life. If I can now make a forge, with a forge, I can make a cooking pot. With a cooking pot, I can make fluids. And with fluids, I cannot die. That may have been the most valuable dew collector in the entire bloody world. I'm staggered at how valuable that one book was. So what do I need then to make the forge? Cobblestone rocks, wood logs, leather, duct tape, short iron pipes. I've been saving most of that stuff. Like I've got the leather. I've been breaking down office chairs and stuff when I find them. Duct tape I can make with you. I don't have a free one, so just make a cheeky 3. I need the wood to make the log. What else do I need? I could make, yeah, I'll make one of those too. Why not? And I just need some cobblestone, which I have more than enough of. Cobblestone is what, 32 I think I need? Yeah, 32. Craft that. And some short iron pipes. And that's all I'm gonna need. Oh my goodness, what a turnaround. And there you go, because of course we need it. Of course we need to chuck our logo up on the wall. Anywhere we live, we need to tag. That's all good. Forge, rid of the crafts. Holy shit. We could make our own cooking pot. I told you I love a bargain. I love a fucking bargain. Let's put in just a little bit of that into you. A little bit of fuel, a little bit of fire, a little bit of that which I desire. Turn you on. And to make a cooking pot is only like a little bit, isn't it? I just need to wait for a couple of bits of iron and a little bit of clay. In fact, once you're done, I'm immediately going to change over. Yeah, for that one, just get you done even faster. We didn't thirst to death. We didn't die of dehydration, nor we're gonna starve. What a find. That holy Jew collector has saved us. I may as well actually, when you're good and ready, make that cooking grill to chuck on. So you go into there. That's gonna open up the water with some fuel. Don't know why I took it out here. Chuck you in. Water, 5 minutes, get you cooking. Oh, here we go. We're surviving. What a day! And while I'm thinking about it as well, because I am thinking ahead for the first time in my life, you need 100 nails, of which I have diddly fuck all. I got 3. So I need 97 nails out of you. Start with the 19. Yeah, sure, why not? Get you cooking away. We're planning ahead. Not only planning ahead, actively preparing. You'd never bloody read about it. I don't have the recipe yet for bacon and eggs, but that's not too bad. I might just grab you and just chuck you immediately in grilled meats. Oh, hang on a second. Oh, chuck you back in before I get smelly. That was lucky. That was very bloody lucky. I can't put the grill in until you stop crafting. So as soon as, yep, as soon as you're done with it. I did too well, I didn't know. As soon as you were done the next one, don't care. Don't care, I'm too excited. I'm moving too fast. And I can't make the grilled meat anyway. I don't have the magazines. I don't have the knowledge of how to get a piece of meat and put it on to a grill. That's one of those things that doesn't make sense in this magazine, like learn by reading thing they've got going on. Like, the barrier for entry for grilled meat should be the grill, not the working knowledge of how to place meat on hot things. That shouldn't be the difficult part. Yeah, same with like the charred meat as well. Those things, both of those shouldn't need magazines. That one should just need the grill. Oh, that cost me the jar. He ate the jar. Didn't make a noise. I didn't get any glass shards out of it, which would also be kind of nice actually, but that did cost me the jar. I'll get it back out of you. Got that one back. Thank you. I'm thirsty. I'm not dehydrating anymore. We're back. We're so back. I'm no longer thirsty. I'm a little bit hungry though, a little bit peckish, like I'm a bloody chicken, but I'm gonna grab one more water. Thank you. Drink you. And make that run out to tradies. I'll fill both of you up when I get them. There's no glass jars in you, no glass jars in that one. I'll take the stuff to go and sell him. Okay, nice and quick. The sun's starting to set. Need to get there fast. I just wanted to bring those jars purely so I could go and fill it up at the ditch outside. Takes a little bit of time. 2 more murkies. Beautiful. I know if you're not aware of the history of it, it must seem like the dumbest fucking shit that everyone's so excited about being able to gather water again, but we haven't had that ability for a while now. And like, we still have the dew collectors anyway, if that's what you want to do, but there's a way to actually use the water in the world, like what makes the most absolute sense. And it's just, it's so nice to have it back. It seems like a no-brainer. It is a no-brainer. That's why we were so annoyed we lost it. But it's back, and everyone's stoked. G'day, wreckers. Have you heard the word? Not about any sort of birds, but that water is now usable again. I hope everybody's stoked about that. So, some lockpicks. With the worst mechanic in the world, but might save me some time. Some wood, some Molotovs, or some meats. I'm gonna take the Molotovs. I'm gonna take the Molotovs because at some point soon there is gonna be a horde and the Molotovs might get me out of it. A potato residence. That, I don't recognize that name. Potato. I assume we're gonna have some food though. Maybe some animals that I can kill and slaughter and harvest, but also some farm stuff. That wouldn't be too bad. Here, buy that, and buy that. We got some eggs. How much money do I have? Got 700 bucks. Do you have the books for cooking? Got some Forge Ahead books, which would be handy. Urban Combats. Oh, medical? How far away am I from first aid bandages? 3. I don't have enough to buy all 3 books. I think I saved my money because there's nothing in here really jumping out at me as the obvious right choice of what to spend my very limited money on. You can buy glass jars for 60 bucks a pop. Geez, if you're on default settings, if they're not reusable, that's some hefty coin for that. What else you got there? You got some eggs. Don't really need those. An anvil that I can't super duper afford, but that would be pretty handy. How much is 1 bullet worth? 2 bucks. 6 bullets to potentially get an anvil then? Yeah, I reckon I do. Take all that. Take you. I think that was the right move because anvils are so expensive to make, but so handy. The quest is sending me actually like just directly behind my own house. Do I? Oh, it's 200 meters away though, and it's already 8 o'clock. Do I have time to give this a whirl, or am I asking to be slapped down and taught a lesson if I try and do too much? I do have the anvil and some Molotovs. I could try at least maybe have a look at it and see what I'm dealing with. If it's a really small one, I might have a go, but I don't think it's gonna be. In fact, I might be getting really bold with this. This is a dumb idea. That workbench though, I had a couple of oils and some wood. There wasn't another Forge Ahead book in you. There's a couple little sheds here, but... Oh, I searched... Oh! Okay, I searched the washing machine through the door and I paid off bloody lovely like. Some food as well. Fucking thank you very much. In fact, if there's some water around here, I might be able to eat you straight away and get myself a little bit better off. Search all the garbage. But what are you? Tattered cap liner. 1.6. So each level of a tattered seems to give you 0.3 more. So I can chuck you straight on. You're worth 28 bucks. I'll hold on to you for later. If I get a wrench, I can break you down for forged iron. So because it's not the destroyed workbench, it's a quasi-working one. Oh, there's dogs around here somewhere too. You can break that down and get the forged iron back out of it. That would be very handy, but not something I can do right now. You know what though? I am a bee's cold doodle away from getting my next, thank you for the glass jar, for getting my next level up. I'll let you out of the bog and put you back down into the dunny. Get you flopped. Is there anything else around here that I can use? Oh, some microwaves and ovens and stuff. You might better give me something out of you. Just some coal. This isn't vein, so it's not nearly as valuable as it was before. A trigger mod or schematic. Some gunpowder and some glue. And a needle and thread. Oh, zombie. Zombies come with experience. And a book. G'day, Loz. You heard I needed you. You came running. What a good Loz. There's some skill points. Straight into agility by the next level of deep cuts, and also... Ooh, what else do I want? I reckon hard target. I reckon, because when moving you take 5% less damage and it goes all the way up. It's a really good perk to have. My normal rule is to always be focusing on offense so early though, because you usually fight your way out of a problem than just absorb damage out of your way of a problem. Now we'll go gunslinger. We'll go gunslinger. Put some points into both ranged weapons and melee weapons. But it's now getting very late. It's time for me to start heading back home. I got greedy, but I'm not going to be that silly. Yeah, I'll get you next time. Look at this though. Do you see what I see? And I definitely do see. And what's at the top of those towers? If you can kind of see the silhouette of it, there's a bell. Now by default, in 2.5, bells do still not go bong. Is that the way I want to say that? Do still not? No. Bells don't go bong still. Pretend I said that properly, please. But I've gone and gotten my mod, which means hopefully you should ring the bell. I wish that called in the zombies. But are you calling in zombies? I think you're just mad at me because you saw me. But if you could ring that bell, like we have the smell mechanic now, and for like 100 meters that called in every zombie, it'd be so good. I live for the day when that becomes a reality, but the bells do go bong, the mod still works. Finding a bunch of these books though, for 10% more damage with 9mm weapons. Yes, please. Any extra pistol people you want to give me, I'm stoked about. That was just primitive armors, not much in that. No, I don't think I need to worry about making the primitive armor level 2. I can wait until later. Some more aloe and a hoodie. I've got 7 minutes before you get much, much faster. Probably need to get out of here very quickly then. Searched all of that. Yeah, just book it. Just get yourself all the way back home. I didn't quite make it, but I'm not in too bad a nick. Can I just sneak inside, put myself in a tiny little cupboard and break my way back into my own house? Who moved all this shit over here? It's very inconvenient. That goes back... Shit. So that goes back down into the basement. I don't want to go that way. Threw myself into the hole anyway. Can't take me anywhere. All said and done though, not actually the worst little adventure. I did bring home an extra empty glass jar, another book I didn't read. Targets within 3 meters have a high dismember chance with a shotgun. Yes, buddy, please. All right, so where was the spot? It's about here. The counts as being sheltered. Eat you. It's the only food that I've got right now. I just refuse to make charred meats. Damn it, no, it's gone up too quick. Where's the spot? Where's the spot where I'm sheltered? It's here, so I refuse to make charred meat. It's a waste of resources, a waste of time. Is it worth me eating you? Yeah, go on then. Go on then, why not? Fill yourself up, we'll find a spot where I'm better, or we'll go have a bath. Perfect. Perfect. This is the spot. It's down to 15 meters, which in fairness is just basically my house. So unless there's a zombie inside here, I'm going to be okay. I do need to go and put in some more iron, actually, onto my forge. Get last of my nails crafted. Let's make the workbench when I get to that. What a day. What a day. Day 1 was incredible. Day 2's been somehow almost better. Trying to organize my life at least just a little bit and get everything in a bit more order. But I think I've done... It's actually pretty much done already, actually. That's all my general, like, my resources stuff, my materials. I've got one thing to sell. Food, water, meds. I mean, it's not a great base, let's be honest. It's a bit of a halfway house until I find somewhere a little bit nicer, but it's going to do for now. I'm also breaking, like, one of my cardinal rules where I almost never live on a second story. I'm always looking for, like, a 3-story, something as far up above the ground as possible. I haven't done that this time. I was just desperate for it. But it's actually not too bad. As long as I can stay out of the weather and stay out of the scent range of zombies, we're good. The last few nails that I need, actually I might make an extra just one, I suppose, just so I can keep the stack in the box and keep it for later. You can just go into there. That's 101, not Dalmatians, but nails for my workbench. I think we're pretty good. I've got a couple of engines and a couple of mechanical parts already. So when I do eventually find a schematic, or the books rather, to make a wrench, I have the mechanical parts already for that. It's 4, it's perfect. Fuck, this is going really well. Which, if I've learned anything about 7 days, means I absolutely should not trust this. Things only go well before I get dicked. So I'm going to have to leave this episode here and probably come back and get dicked in another episode, because this episode is done. So thank you guys for watching. Most of all, thank you to the patrons of Patreon who made this episode possible. If you liked it, make sure you hit the like button down below and subscribe to this channel. Follow me on whatever. And if I don't talk to you there first, then I'll see you in the next episode. Have a good one.